quick mention, if you're a Red Wings fan and you want to join a fantasy hockey league, hit up at @wings_Evan on Twitter, and you might get a chance to join. The caveat is that you got to listen to the podcast, Purple Octopus Red Sweater, not my rules, their rules. But, yeah, check it out. More Red Wings fans in the fantasy league, the more fun it'll be. So I get to the Mac lab that I work in at school today. Flubbed by my editor. This picture came in too early. Here's a picture of Dylan Larkin hanging out with a bunch of Americans you can recognize. Zegras on the right, Quinn Hughes on the right. Someone I don't recognize, Jack in the back, and Cole Caulfield. So get back to what I was just talking about. That was weird. And every single Mac, there's like 30, is gone. They replaced the old ones with new ones, so the room that I work in doesn't have them replaced yet, so I had to go to a different room, which means all the data that I had saved on that computer, which was like 30 different folders from all the videos, is gone. So we're starting from scratch because nothing's on my laptop. My personal one, I don't have enough space for it. This is pretty sweet. New laptop. They have our new MacBook. What do they call these? Mac desktop? Mac? I don't know. Anyways, oh God, it's so nice to be in college and not have to pay for editing software yet. So eventually I'll have to, which means we got to get this channel rolling. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it rolling here. What are we going to talk about today? I don't know yet. Let's figure it out. All right, here we go. This is when we run into problems, when I go right off memory. So Simon Edvinsson didn't play Monday night against Team Germany because he had food poisoning or he had some injuries. The night before, when they lost to Team USA, absolutely looked like high schoolers playing college players. He only played 22 minutes, which seems like a lot, but the game before, he'd played 26, and the game before, I think he did the same. So he didn't get as many touches. Who knows why? He will be ready to go for the quarterfinals game. That will be against the team that I'll put in a picture right now here. But, yeah, so these are the only games that have been posted so far. Obviously, it's quarterfinals. Sweden's playing Latvia. It seems like they got off easy because USA has to play Czechia. Still don't know the right way to say that. In the other group, Finland's playing Germany, and Canada is playing Switzerland. Forgot to mention my two sponsors, Tinder and Bumble. The apps that only work if you're over 6 feet tall and have more than $10 in your bank account. So shout out to them. Back to the content. Here's a video of William Wallinder getting laid out by Toronto Maple Leafs draft pick Matthew Knies, which pretty much summed up the game Sweden played against USA. Not fun to watch if you wanted to see Sweden win and you placed a bet on them winning, but it's not a big deal, whatever. Fun fact, and speaking of size, Matthew Knies grew 7 inches when he was playing in the USHL. That's over half a foot. Okay, Red Wings D-man, Donovan Cebrango. Everything I've read about him is that he has been the best shutdown defenseman in the tournament. He doesn't really produce any offense. I think he has 2 assists. But people are saying defensively he is outstanding. He's been putting on a shot blocking clinic, according to Brock Otten. Bob McKenzie has been raving about him. George Malik, he's saying the same thing, Comparable, if you want to think about an NHLer, is Nicholas Jalmerson from formerly played with the Blackhawks. I think he won 2 Stanley Cups. Guy had no offense. Really, he was an NHLer, so obviously he has some offense, but it really wasn't part of his game. He was just shut down defenseman, So if the Red Wings want to put him in there as that type of player, that's good. Let's see how much longer he has to develop. From watching Canada play Czech, I did notice that it's really boring watching him out there because nothing really happens in the game, which leads me to believe that he is a shutdown defenseman. It's just you don't really notice him because there's nothing. He doesn't allow anything to happen during the game. So good for Donovan. Keep it up, buddy. Last Red Wings prospect I'm going to talk about is Carter Mazur. And in this interview, he talked about his grandpa, who's a war veteran, and his birthday was on August 13th, so he gave him a shout-out. And he also said he acknowledged how much his grandpa had done for the country. That's, I guess, says a lot about his character. I don't know. That was neat to see. You don't see 20-something-year-old players really talking or expanding outside of the world of hockey. He also mentioned the reason why he wears number 34. It is the reverse of Darren Helm, his favorite Red Wings player, surprisingly. I actually had a friend whose favorite player was Darren Helm, and the reason he said that's his favorite player is because he plays the game the right way. So this kid's mentally pretty strong. I know he's missing the 2 front teeth. That doesn't bother him. He just keeps buzzing. He's got 4 goals, 2 assists this tournament in 4 games. So he's looking pretty good for Team USA. That's all I got for you folks. No games Tuesday. They resume Wednesday. I gotta focus. I have a test that I gotta take sometime between today and Saturday that I need to absolutely kill. So, done for today. Maybe I'll do something in between now and Saturday. Who knows? That was weird. I don't know why a hair slow motion flip got put into the video. I gotta talk to my editor about all these mistakes. All right, peace out, guys and gals.